It's time now for Peter Channel 11 o'clock news and it's late Monday night, January 4th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins. I late on 11 o'clock news and I'm here. Top story at 11 o'clock and it's late Monday night. Here is in Washington, where President Obama will announce executive actions on Tuesday intended to expand background checks for some firearm purchases and separate federal enforcement of the nation's gun laws, White House officials said on Monday. Burns, Oregon. A county sheriff and judge on Monday demanded a self-styled military man come down a U.S. Wildlife Center in Oregon peacefully and a 3-day-old anti-government siege telling the protesters it's time for you to leave. Washington. The Obama administration on Monday confided the fundamental contradiction and increasingly tense relationship with Saudi Arabia. Donald Trump takes seat for his first book letter. It's talking about a bill in the wall for the Mexican border, and he can see people winning for the border. But it turns out the piece of video is not here in the U.S. that they are the same images, but the video posted in 2014 in migrants. A series of Pacific strong storm systems is expected at the Bay Area. It started on Monday in what National Weather Service officials say that's the beginning of the much anticipated El Nino. A veteran attorney in Rahm Emanuel's administration resigned hours after a federal judge ruled on Monday that he had intentionally concealed crucial evidence in a trial over the fate of a fatal Chicago police shooting and then lied about his reason for doing so. Denmark is enforcing what is called a temporary controls at its German border, following its Scandinavian neighbors Sweden and Norway and stepping up measures that stem the influx of migrants from the war-ravaged Middle East. Hong Kong, Beijing. China's first landed the plane in one of its new island waterways in the South China Sea shows Beijing's facility in the disputed region are being completed on schedule. The military fight will inevitably fall, foreign officials said. And identified jihadists with a British accent featured in a recent video released by the Islamic State as new jihad on the nice video may be British radical, officials say. Beijing, a bus caught fire in Northern China on Tuesday, killed 14 people and injured more than 30, as fire spokeswoman said. In Seoul, Pyongyang state television footage aired Sunday showed North Korean soldiers form a human bridge during an underwater construction project. In Seoul, Kim Jong-un could be seen making his first official visit to a project China negotiation between Pyongyang and Pyongyang predicted a favorable outcome. Buenos Aires, Argentina's new government said it would be President's claims over the Falkland Islands, which Britain has willed since 1833. In Seoul, Kim Jong-un is likely to conduct at least one nuclear weapon test before declaring a moratorium on all trials. Looking at U.S. news here, Albany, New York has started sweeping statewide push to involuntary remove homeless people from Frigid Street loomed on Monday. Questions about the particularly impact on the plan to continue to dog attack, Governor Cuomo said. At least one officer responded to the fatal shooting of the Northern Illinois police officer who staged his suicide and make it look like a homicide. Thought he may have killed himself while others quickly rejected the idea newly released document show. Chicago, the new chief of the discredited watchdog agency that oversees Chicago's 12,000 strong police force on Monday announced a shakeup in the mean that improving investigation of police shootings and allegations of misconduct and the use of excessive force. Shanghai, China's 6-month-old campaign to calm air markets will be put into test when stocks reopened on Tuesday, a day after. Selling triggered an unprecedented trading halt when underlying state rescue efforts estimated to cost around. Washington, the United States Justice Department sued the German automaker Volkswagen in federal court on Monday, saying the company installed illegal devices in nearly 600,000 diesel engine system repair emission controls, including harmful air. Asian trucks and race losses as a sell-off in China abated after the regulator sought to reassure investors following on Monday's plunge. Stock markets is skittish as manufacturers report weak production as the Dow started the week down 276.9%, 17,140.94, SP 509, 31.28%, 2012.66, and Nasdaq down 104.32 at 4,903.09. Evolution gave these little guys one of the most close moments in the entire kingdom, and it's terrifying. The periodic table is about to get a little bit longer thanks to the addition of 4 new super heavy elements that discovered its elements 113, 115, 117, and 118 confirmed late last week by the International Union of Pure and Applied. It's hard to argue the power of science from studies that have had the latest science trends that experiment illuminate predictors of happiness. People have come to increasingly look at scientific results as concrete. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration said on Monday that taking steps to destroy the data requirements for surgical mesh device and when they use to prepare pelvic organ prolapse. June, doctors in England will launch their first ever all-out record for heart administrators refused to back down and impose some dangerous new working practices. Up over the first of that kind of drugs come unless you push in the of the new United States drugs to the highest level in 19 years. Researchers found no significant difference in rates of development delays between children whose mothers had IVF and those who did not. Channel News Time, 11:06 p.m. Time out for New England's Sear. South Valley, Massachusetts, motor crash single car rolled and ended up shooting a U-turn on Lemon Street, poles hanging by his brows, and Lemon Street is closed. And Saugus, Massachusetts, stepped on robbery at 1539 Broadway, firearm shown, and suspects fled in a small black motor vehicle group run southbound. And now the U.S. Sports at 11:06 p.m. led by Jake Crowder's 25 points. The Boston Celtics breeze past it, Brooklyn Nets 103-94. Here. Alright, looking at some other NBA scores here. Golden State Warriors out, leading the shot on it, 27-21, with 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Memphis Grizzlies out, leading the Portland Trail Blazers 30-32, 134 left in the second quarter. Houston Rockets and the Utah Jazz tied at 79 with 7:38 left in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia 76ers to defeat the Minnesota Timberwolves 109-99. Cleveland Cavaliers over the Toronto Raptors 122-100. Miami Heat over the Indiana Pacers 103-100. Detroit Pistons over the Orlando Magic 158-89. San Antonio Spurs over the Milwaukee Bucks 123-98, and Sacramento Kings over the Oklahoma City Thunder 160-104. NHL scores 19-10 left in the second period. Vancouver Canucks, there's the guys 0-0 pace. 11 minutes left in the third quarter. Edmonton Oilers and the Carolina Hurricanes 0-0 the score. 18:37 left in the third period. Colorado Avalanche leading the Los Angeles Kings 3-1. Detroit Red Wings beat the New Jersey Devils 1-0, and Ottawa Senators over the St. Louis Blues 3-2. Okay, look at that college basketball scores here. Grambling State leading Auburn State 81-39 with 90 seconds left in an overtime period here. Kansas and Oklahoma tied at 37 apiece with 4 seconds left in the second half. Virginia Tech and Virginia 70-68 winners over Virginia. North Carolina over Florida State 106-90. West Virginia over TCU 95-87. Kennesaw State over Wyandotte 103-71. St. Francis State for Sacred 80. Youngstown State 100. Oakland 98. Fairfield 97, Dartmouth 85, Monmouth 81, Canasta 66, Allen 65, Nagus 52, Manhattan 92, Siena 87, and final 3 overtime. St. Peter's 68, Marist 60, Quarterback 64, Ryder 60, it's Mount St. Mary's 44, it's St. Francis Brooklyn 40, final overtime. LU Brooklyn 76, Central Connecticut 67, it's Delaware State 93, it's 7-44, Detroit 88, Cleveland State 80, Brent 85, Fairleigh Dixon 80, it's Wagner 72, Waterbury 69. It's CMF Austin 89. It's Southeast Louisiana 69. Green Bay 76. It's Red State 68. It's Milwaukee 76. It's Northern Kentucky 67. East Tennessee State 72. It's North Carolina Central 68. It's Sam Houston State 94. Northwestern State 79. North Orleans 68. It's Lamar 64. Jackson State 67. It's Alabama A&M 66 final. Mississippi Valley State 66. It's Arkansas Pine Bluff 60. Prairie View A&M 71 at 765. It's Texas 774 at South Point State 58. Coach Chuck McConnell has been given a 4-year contract extension to stay within obstacles by 2020. The team announced on Monday. The Patriots may or may not have been going all out to beat the Dolphins Sunday, as we can debate whether they treated it like a preseason game in the first half and use it an opportunity to work on their game running game and keep players out of injury for the playoffs. Tom Coughlin has stepped down as New York Giants coach after 12 seasons. Peter Challenge News Time, 11:09 p.m. on this late Monday night, here it is, time now for a traffic report. Let's start off here. Rhode Island highways are looking good here. Today in the eastbound side, a little slow from Route 9 west to Route 190. Mass back, Interstate 91 in Chicopee and Holyoke area, it's a little slow. Up in New Hampshire and Vermont, it's looking good, and on Maine, it's looking good. Otherwise, a smooth sailing coming on highways and byways on New England this late Monday night here. Alright, let's take a look at MBTA alerts here. Subway system, it's looking good. Here it comes. Commuter rail, looking good. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Peter Channel News Time, 11:10 p.m. on this late Monday night here. And it is time now for a weather report here. And it is a frigid night out. So I hope you have your extra blankets on the bed with you because it is going to be frigid out. So for tonight, it's going to go like this. And looking at the radar, and it shows some snow showers from the Plymouth County and around the Cape Neons and around Martha's Vineyard, but otherwise, it is overcast and chilly on tap here. For the night, it's going to go like this. Podcast got about 10 degrees. Wind chill as low as 0. Don't worry about 8 to 11 miles of gust size. 30 miles an hour. For Tuesday, it's got about 24 degrees. Wind chill as low as 1 below. North about 6 to 10 miles an hour. Tuesday, clouds got about 13 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour. For Wednesday, sun's got about 41 degrees. Light southwest wind increase in the 5 to 9 miles an hour in the morning. Wednesday, most clouds got about 22 degrees. Southwest about 5 to 8 miles an hour. For Thursday, Sunday, the podcast got about 42 to about 26 degrees. Friday, most of the podcast got with a chest rain and snow after 1 a.m. on Friday night, high about 42 to about 32 degrees. Chest rain is 40%. For Saturday, rain like May after 9 a.m. Cloud skies with a high about 44 to about 35 degrees. Chest rain is 55%. For Sunday, chest rain showers, most cloud skies have about 47 to about 37 degrees and chest rain is 40%. And for Monday, chest showers, put that sky about 45 degrees and chest rain is 40%. Curry and Norton, 17 degrees overcast skies. Wind chill 2 above 0. And that is gonna be it for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news in this late Monday night. 4th of January 2016. Please hope you have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow morning with more. Good night.